Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Hold on just a minute, y'all. I forgot my glasses. I am going to go back in the house and get them so I can read the comments. I cleaned them and forgot them. Wait just a minute, y'all. Getting my glasses. Okay, guys, I'm back. Had to get my glasses. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know what happened. Something got locked here. Oh my goodness. Y'all, let's see here. Something is locked on this phone. And let me see how I'm going to unlock it. Okay, there it is. Sorry guys. I'm getting off to a bad start already. Forgot my glasses in the house. Had to go back and get them. But anyway, welcome in, Patty Cake Crew. Thank you for being here. Welcome, Joshua, G Quads, Miss Panky. Welcome, Crafty Leo. How's everybody doing? Much love to you all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yesterday, I couldn't walk because the weather was so bad. It was thunderstorming. This morning, it is dense fog. It is 68 degrees. Not bad, but a little bit damp out here. But I'm here. The connection is going in and out, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. The sky is a little bit gray this morning. I'll let you see a little bit as I walk how gray it looks out here. It feels pretty good, but it's a gloomy day. I was ready to get out here and get these steps in. I'll say like my husband used to say, I stay ready to keep from getting ready. So I was ready to get out of the house and get out here and walk to get these steps in. I did a video yesterday. We just talked a bit, but I miss it when I can't get out here and walk. Did my stretches this morning before I left the house. Welcome on in here, Kick It with Alvin. Happy to see you. Thank you all for being here. The little birdies are flying and chirping. I don't know if y'all can hear them or not. Thanks for the reminder, Joshua. I appreciate you all. Happy to see you too, Alvin. Happy to see all of you. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to walk to the pond. Y'all know it's springtime. that water around the pond. I have to be careful because we have been told that there are snakes out there, and I'm sure in all that muddy pond. Nancy Perrine, how you doing? Happy to see you. Thank you for being here. Greetings, everyone. Today is garbage pickup day. Hi, Heather. Good morning. Morning, morning, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. It's wet out here. You can see the water from yesterday. The ground is saturated with water. It stormed yesterday very badly. Nice day to walk, but it's a bit foggy. As you can see how foggy it is. We're supposed to have dense fog through tomorrow, according to the reports, the weather report. Yes, it is, Nancy. A very nice day to walk. See the duck on the side of the street there, but I didn't bring any food, any feed with me. Just gonna let you get a glimpse of the pond. I'm kind of looking around out here, but they keep the grass cut pretty well around the pond. Just gonna let you see the waterfall. The water seems to be calm this morning. See what a gloomy looking day it is. Yes, Crafty, maybe one day. I am so sorry I missed the soil expo. Y'all look like you had a lot of fun. I would have come, but family needed me here and I didn't come. But I have already told my family, my immediate family that's right here around me, I have told them, let's start to prepare to take a little weekend trip a year from now. We will be doing other trips before that, but let's prepare for next year because my daughters and I have been wanting to visit Savannah for a long time anyway. So we're gonna make it happen next time around. We plan to make it happen. Let's say that. Thank you for the share, Joshua. I appreciate it. Hi, Tamika Davis. How are you doing? Little ice pellets there. Oh, bless you. Stay safe out there. Yes, I didn't forget the feed, Joshua, but many times when I come out early, and especially when it's a day like today, they're not here. But anywho, I'm sorry I missed seeing that baby, Crafty. Yes, that's what I'm saying too. And I've already told them because actually I'm about 5 hours and some change away not far away at all. And we got to make it happen. We may even visit Savannah before next year and just look around because we've been wanting to go to Savannah anyway. My aunt and uncle used to live in Savannah when they were, well, when he was in the military. But I never visited back then in the day. She slept the whole time. Well, that was good. Good morning, RX Nails. Welcome in, welcome in. I know she is growing. Oh, you're 2 hours from there. That's sweet. How nice. My daughter having the baby is actually the reason why I didn't come because I have been helping them, preparing meals and helping out her husband because he's been doing it all, and that's why I didn't come, because she wasn't feeling like it, the ride anyway. So that's why we didn't come, but by the grace of God, I plan to be there next time. The new baby's doing fine. He weighed in at 8 pounds 1 ounce. Of course, they lose a little ounce or two before they leave the hospital, but he may be back up to where he was by now. He was almost there the last time he went to the doctor. Thank you so much, Nancy. Six Bows, how are you doing? Welcome in here. Shoot, if I had been 2 hours away, Crafted, I would have driven by myself. I used to drive by myself all the time. Used to go to Columbus all the time back in the day alone. Just get in the car and ride. I used to do that, but I was so much younger. I was in my 20s then. So, yes. Used to go and shop in Columbus. I lived in Tuskegee years and years and years ago. And yes, I would drive to Columbus and other places. I don't mind traveling solo. Hey, Joy, Be the Difference Clothing. Thank you for coming in. I'm just letting you all get a view of the pond right now as we talk a little bit and trying to, Alvin is speaking to Be the Difference. Be the Difference Clothing is speaking to everyone. And there's the duck going. He didn't come to me this morning. He didn't come toward my direction. He was looking. But you can see him wobbling on alongside the pond here. Heather is speaking to Be the Difference Clothing. Hey, Sippy, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Ear hustling, okay. Glad you're listening in. I'm just right here at the pond right now. I've walked a little piece, so we'll move on. I was trying to look at the chat, trying not to miss anybody. But y'all know I'm glad to be out here getting these steps in. Yesterday was a rainy day, so I did not get out that morning. It was really bad. It's time for them to get out here. The grass is not high, but it's time for them to get out here and cut. Now, I don't know why anybody, I guess it was some children throwing stuff down on those rocks. down in the pond, just trashing stuff. And you know they know better. Yeah, they need to get on out here and cut this grass. It's not high, but it's time to be cut. And it's growing so fast with all the rain that we're having. This is a different angle of the pond. I don't really go down close to it. I kind of stay close to the sidewalk. Yeah, that's right. And you can see these little weeds and clovers coming up, or at least visible. Yes, it's not so high that you can't see anything, but it still needs cutting. Thanks for welcoming everybody in, Alvin. Excuse me. Hi, Wanda, Louisiana style. How are you doing? Welcome in. How's your weather down there? It's 68 degrees here. Heavy fog, dense fog, and it's expected to be here through tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with this orange cord alongside. It's connected to the electrical box. I don't know what that's all about. You can see right here is connection to the box. I don't know what they're doing. I'm sure they're doing something. Good Eats, how are you doing? Welcome in. Happy to see you. Oh, it's 73 there. It's 68 here. But it's a nice day to walk. I can't do 80-degree weather. And if the sun is shining, I can't do the 70s either. Trending Live TV, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. What kind of weather is everybody having? You're off work today, keeping your grandbabies today okay? I know they are a whole handful. Tell me about it. I have a 3.5-year-old grandson, and he's a handful by himself. I mean, he's not just say terrible, but you have to watch him. He's looking into everything. You have to watch what he's getting into. He wants to go in things and know what everything is and what makes everything tick. You know, hands on everything. Whew, it's getting a little warm out here. It's no way I could be a stay. I know that's right. I don't mind keeping my grandson. You know, he doesn't want to stay away from home anyway, so I don't have to worry about him spending the night. When his mom went in to have the baby and his dad was at the hospital with her, he had to stay with me. And it wasn't bad, But he whined for his mama. He's a mama's boy. He said, I want to go to my mommy's house. I want to go to my daddy's house. So I was so happy after those 3 days of her being in the hospital. And she was going to get out that Sunday, but because the weather was so bad, she told the doctor she didn't want to go out in the weather. So the doctor told her she could stay until Monday, and she did. So she was there from, mm, let's see, I think Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning until Monday afternoon. And boy, was he happy to see them. And then we kept telling him that his mother was bringing his baby brother home. And he had questioned about he had questions about her stomach, and they explained to him that he had a little brother inside of her. And it was so funny. One day she said she was sitting on the sofa and the baby kicked. And Jeremiah, she said, "Ooh, he kicked me." So Jeremiah said, "He better not kick you." And so, and then he pushed on her stomach. She told him, you can't do that. Yeah, but he loves his little brother, and we're happy about that. So I told him, well, since you don't want to come and spend the night with us, we're going to get Noah, your baby brother. And he said, no, Noah can't go either. I'm not going, and Noah can't go. So he doesn't want to come, and he doesn't want Noah to leave him. Children are funny. Yes, don't be kicking my mommy. That's right. He kicked you. And so my mom told her, you better be careful what you say, because when the baby comes, he may, him not really, really understanding all, he may feel that he has to uh, do something to Noah, but it hasn't been like that. He loves him. They allow him to help. He goes and get things for them. He'll get the pamper. He'll get the wipes. And he feels a part of. And I think that's the thing. It's not that he is tossed to the side. He is included, and he's loving that. He wants to feel on him and rub. His mommy told him that he's real. You don't have to squeeze him. He's real. I'm passing their house now, and I see them in the door. Is Noah asleep? Is he asleep? Oh, look at him. Got his eyes closed. Okay. All right. Oh, boy. I'm just walking, and I was passing their house. I didn't see them, but they saw me. Hi, Emma. Thank you for being here. Glad he's loving him. Yes, we are too. He's not jealous of the baby. He doesn't want the baby to leave him. And when they take the baby to the doctor, he wants to go too. And when she delivered and the pediatrician came in, he wanted to know where was Jeremiah. Had they let him come to see his baby brother? So she told his doctor, no, we can't let him come, because if he comes, he's not going to want to leave, and he will alarm this hospital. And because even when she FaceTimed him one day, oh, he started screaming, I want my mommy, I want my mommy. Oh my goodness. And I had to calm him down, and I told her, don't FaceTime me anymore. I'm not dealing with it. Not dealing with it. He's a breastfed baby, and they say breastfed babies are so clingy to their mamas. He came out of the womb clingy. He really did. From the hospital, they had to let him stay in the room with her because he was that clingy, and he would scream when he went to the nursery, and the woman in the nursery uh, pushed him to say, and she said when she was pushing him down to the room, he was just as quiet. Once she put him in there and pushed him down there, he was quiet. And when he got in that room with his mommy, he was fine. So he spent more time with his mama than he did. Every time he went to that nursery, he screamed, didn't want to be there. So he came out clingy. Son is still stuck on my, yes, yes, he's 3, yes. Jeremiah will be 4 in September. You stopped when he was 15 months. I think Jeremiah was about 20 months, if I remember correctly. He was about 20 months when he stopped nursing. And now since the new baby's come and he sees the baby, he asked his mama, could he have some milk? She told him no, she didn't have any milk for him. That's how yours were too. She said, no, I don't have any milk for you. You can't have any milk. This milk is for Noah. He wants that milk, yes. But she told him it's not for him. He had his milk. Let's see, Nancy said something. Let me see. Thought I missed something she said. Yes, Crafty's baby is a week older than my grandbaby. Oh, I see Nancy said that's how her children were. But that's a good thing. And it's so wonderful when you can breastfeed, when you stay at home. And my daughter is partially a stay-at-home mom. When I say that, she works from home. She's a realtor and associate broker, and she works a lot from home. She has a home office, and she does a lot of her paperwork and a lot of her phone calling from home. And every now and then, she may go in her office if she's taking some files. If she's done with a client or clients, she'll take the files to her office. Or if they're having a meeting of some sort, she will go for that. But she hasn't been in her office at all since she had the baby. And even the phone duty she does at home. When she's on phone duty, all of them do their phone duty from home. They stopped them from coming in the office even before 2019 doing the phone duty. It's funny because when she became a realtor, she went to this well-known company and well-known name in the city and around, because they have, even in Georgia, they have offices. Florida, they have properties in Florida as well, and other places. And so she got her license and she went with this company, and she was with them for I think a couple of years. She transferred out to another company in a neighboring city. She let this lady talk her in to coming with her. And she stayed there 6 months and went back to her old company. They were so happy for her coming back. And she told the broker, her broker, that she couldn't do desk duty in the office. She couldn't do it. And the only way she could come back if they could do desk duty. And he changed that so they could do desk duty at home, just transfer all calls to their phone, and it works out fine. So, and all the other realtors were so happy that she came back. Well, many of them, they said they were anyway. You never know. But anyway, she went back and she said, I'm not leaving again unless the company shuts down because things are going well there and she likes it. Hi, Freckled and Frugal. Thank you so much for coming in. So happy to see you. You have a blessed day too, Nancy, and thanks for the time that you spent with us. So happy that you came to visit us. And you have a great, wonderful, blessed day. Favor, yes, Sippy. And you probably heard me say the other day, I'm always praying for favor and influence, and she does too. She's always praying for favor and influence, and God has been gracious to her, to them, she and her family. So, yes. My daughter has been a realtor, I think now for probably 8 years. And then she quickly went back, and because she's a go-getter, and you have to be if you are in real estate. You can't sleep on it. She quickly went back and got her broker's license. And when they have these tests that they have to do, they're always doing classes. So when they have these classes, because she told me her broker sent a notice out to all of them that they had this class that they have to take, always continuing education. And she told him, I have completed my test already and I'm done. So she's not a type of person who waits until the last minute to do everything. She has a bit of OCD. Everything has to be just so. And I told her, you're not a perfectionist. You're not going to be perfect. But baby, she tries. But that's that ODC uh, in her. Yeah, those education classes. Yes, you know how that goes, Alvin, because you're a realtor. You know how that goes. And one thing I can say about her, she really, really is ambitious. She doesn't wait to do things. She likes for things to be done yesterday that's due tomorrow. She wants it done yesterday. And, that's the way she's always. I remember when she was in school, if she was writing a paper, she would change stuff and mess up paper 1,000 times over. She had to get it in her eyes perfect. It had to be just so. And I tried to tell her, nothing is going to be perfect. She's so well organized. She's just very organized about everything. You can go in her house. She's just organized. Her house is immaculate. her house is clean, and she's always talking about cleaning, doing this and doing that, and I have to do this and I have to do that, and I be looking like, no, baby, no. Yes, time consuming. She wanted me to do the real estate thing because I've gone around with her so much, and I've sat in on her classes that she took when she was starting to do real estate. I've sat in on her classes because she did it online, and I sat in, and I remember we were headed to Florida that year, and she was in the back seat of the car doing classwork and studying the whole time. So if she wants it, she doesn't take no for an answer. She's gonna get it. If it's something she wants, she's going after it. So I just said, okay, that's her personality though. Yeah, that's her personality. And she taught special needs children for a while, and then she decided to do something differently, and she went to real estate school. So she enjoyed it while she was doing it, but she always is trying to do things. Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well. Doing well. Just
That's
looking at the.
good.
I couldn't get out yesterday. It was
Yeah.
raining so bad. You know, it was storming yesterday.
Uh,
So,
you see?
yeah. See,
Oh,
I'm.
beautiful.
Yes, I'm showing people the
Oh,
waterfall and the.
natural, natural.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's what.
every day.
Eh, Uh,
Every day you see.
well, just about every day. Not every day. When the weather is bad, I'm not out here. I try to come out and feed the geese and ducks, but I didn't bring any feed with me this morning, and I only saw the duck anyway. I didn't see any geese.
Um, uh, your house is where? Your
Yes,
your
I
house is where?
yeah, I live that way.
Oh,
I have a daughter who lives that way.
oh,
Then I have another daughter who lives that way.
oh.
Yeah, so the whole family is out here.
My house is over there.
Oh, your house is over that way.
Over there.
Okay, well I have a daughter over that way.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Yes. Mhm.
uh,
It's so good to see you out here walking every
yeah,
morning. You,
yeah. Have a nice
you
day.
too, you too. And I will see you probably tomorrow. Bud Files, how are you? Hey Nikki, how are you? Welcome in. A real duck in a long tail. You haven't. I think I showed. Well, if you were in here, I showed the duck this morning. I don't know if you saw the duck, Joy, or not. But yes, let me tell you this little story about the real estate deal. I was going around and helping her, and also she tried to talk me into doing real estate. That's her passion. And I thought about it. I thought about taking the classes and stuff and going on with it, but I decided that I don't think I wanted to do it because when you're dealing with people on that level, you have to have a lot of patience. You and I just don't think I can do it. The things that she has experienced from people, the attitudes, and I'm gonna tell you this story. I remember one family she was helping, and I used to be the driver. I would take her. She drives, but I would be the driver. I would take her to show houses and stuff when she didn't go on her own, or when her husband was not able to go at work or whatever. And let me see, absolute and everybody, including me, house is a castle. Yeah, you would be great, Miss Peggy. I could do it, uh, Gwen, but I don't have the patience that she has, I'm just going to be honest, the things that she's had to put up. Getting back to this story, she was helping his family and she sold their house. Well, he had a house and she had a house. They became a blended family. She sold his house and she helped them find a house and sold them that house. Then the wife had a house because I don't think they had gotten married yet. The wife had a house and she told my daughter, I am not paying you any commission to sell my house. You have, and my daughter was just starting out in real estate at that time. You have made two sales and I'm not paying you to sell my house. So the husband wanted her to pay my daughter at least a small percentage. He named an amount and she said, no, I won't do it. And she said that woman got a large amount of money back on the table when she sold the house, but she just straight refused. So my daughter talked to her broker, and he's been in real estate for over 40 years, and he was telling her, just go on and do it. Just go on and do it because if you don't, she probably will badmouth you, put your name out there. You just starting, so go on and do it. So she did it with a smile. She didn't like it, but she did it. And see, me, I probably would have told the bro, I just can't do it. You know, she can go on or whatever. And because I feel what God has for me is for me, but she just went on and was obedient to what her leader told her. But then the guy, her husband to be, he didn't like it. He tried to tell her, well, just give her such and such an amount, you know, just give her something, at least 1,000, 1,500 or something. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. But that guy told his mother, and his mother's a prominent woman in the city. She's a leader. And she sold his mother's house, his grandmother's house. His mother, it became her home. It was her mother's home. So he told his mother about my daughter, and my daughter was able to sell his grandmother's house for his mother. So it worked out. God still blessed. She did that. The wife did that, but God still blessed. So, you know, people do you things and you just because she told me one day, she said, I've never run behind people so much than I have in this business. They will come and they will have you show them house after house after house. She worked with this couple for 3 years when she was pregnant, even with her first child. And I would drive her around, you know, taking them. A lot of times I would drive because I didn't let her go alone, and her husband would be at work. So I would drive her around. She likes the listing side too, Alvin. She likes that. She does. She works both sides, but she likes the listing side as well. She's told me that. But she worked with this couple for 3 years. I mean, in the rain. She was pregnant, and I told her, I say, you could slip up and fall. This was with her first child. You need to let them know the weather is bad. You know, it started raining while you were out here. You can't show them another house. She did it anyway, and guess what? After 3 years, they went and got another realtor and bought a house. And every house she showed them, even in the area where they were looking and where they bought, they had a complaint. She had a complaint. They couldn't agree. The husband and the wife couldn't come to any agreement. She said, I just think she just didn't want me to sell her the house because the husband had learned about my daughter through friends of his that had purchased a house from my daughter. So I think, well, my daughter thinks she didn't want it because her husband was the one that has, and she didn't know either one of them. So people do you all kinds of things in this business, but yeah, she could have ruined her name, and that's what her broker said. You're just starting out. You're right, Emma. So go on and do it. You've made commission from the two, and just go on and do it. Just to not have your name ruined. She was angry about it, but she did it. The woman never knew. She treated her well. She treated her well. They got through it, and that's it. But through that, if she had not done it, even though the husband wanted her to give my daughter something, but you know how that can flip. If she hadn't done it, he wouldn't have ever told his mama. But God was in it all. And what God has for you, the devil can't take it away. Nobody can take away the blessings that God has for you. So that's that. Yes. And she has found a lot of the women with husbands are harder to work with. The men are fine, she says, but the women can be a piece of work. You better know it. Yes. Yes, that's right. What God has for you is for you. And no devil can take it away. Hello, Filipina in Italy. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Nikki, for dropping links. Tamika Davis, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Exactly. Doors open from on high can't be closed. Yes, God can open doors that no man can shut, and He can shut doors that no man can open. That is true. When God says yes, it's yes and amen. hmm Okay, Joshua, you have a great day. Long headed, Nikki. Yes, because I think in that deal with the 3-year thing, the man was ready, but the wife was not willing. And the thing about it, she was the one who was securing the loan. And, she took advantage of that. He couldn't tell her nothing. My daughter said he couldn't tell her one thing. She would not listen. Whatever he wanted, she didn't want. But she just didn't want her to, to be her realtor anyway, I guess because the husband had secured her through friends. It's all right, Crafted, to be picky about things. You know what you want, you know what you're looking for. That's not it. Not that, but over 3 years, somebody's working with you using gasoline and all of this, and then you go and secure another realtor when this realtor has been patient with you, has been out there with you in the rain, pregnant, and all of that. It's not the point of, because my daughter says she always tells them this is a long-term decision. If you don't want a property, don't get it. And she said we can change some cosmetic things like paint and all of that, but if you don't like the structure, if you don't like the layout, if there's anything like that that can't be changed, don't get into it. She's not one that tries to push people into anything and everything just to make a sale. That is not how she rolls. I mean, she's patient, she's kind. That's why I say I can be kind, but my patience with all of that. See, I would just have a problem You go and get somebody. And that has happened. And she has people that she works with. They're older. They have been in the business for 30, 35 years. Her broker over 40 years. And they said it has happened to all of them along the way. People will do that. They will use your services. They will she'll put them on in the portal. They will look and look and look, find what they want, and go somewhere else. Well, that's not right. Get a realtor that you want and let them set you up in the portal. That's all I'm saying. Not the matter, because when we were buying our house, uh, my husband let me, well, houses, because we bought two. He let me, you know, get what I wanted. He was in agreement. It was nothing that he kicked up and down about, that he had to have this or that. He was pleased. He was satisfied with what I was choosing. Though he was there, he let me have the choice because I was picky about things. I think all women are picky about things, but some people are just a little bit overbearing. Yeah, that's right. That is so true, Sippy. And she has seen so much favor. Hi, Bud Files. How are you doing? She has seen so much favor and on her life with people, business people that she's dealt with along the way. So it all works out. She doesn't complain about it, but I told her, I don't think I'm at the age now. I had my career. I retired, and I did what I did. Now this is your thing. It's not for me. I like the real estate business, but to do it or become a realtor, I don't think at this point in the game, I don't think I will be doing it. I'm enjoying doing what I want to do. I like YouTubing. I love talking to people. I love coming out here, being with you guys, visiting you and everything. Hi, Tuber Chat. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Good Eats Homestead. I think I've spoken to you, but that's okay. Welcome in, everybody. Leela Life My Way. Thank you for being here. Yes, yes, a woman's home is everything to her. Yes. So I don't mean like that, Crafty. You're supposed to be picky about, you know, what you want, the things that you want, but and she doesn't complain about the number of times that she takes people out, and even out of town, out of the city from where we live. She has taken people out. But the thing that she complains about, I take you out, I do all these things, I don't complain, I alter my schedule. This is what I do. You have hired me to do this, and I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to give it my best. But then, after years, I've done all these things. If you wanted to get another realtor, just stop. Don't don't have me wasting my time and my gas money. Long hair. Yes, I was laughing at that one too. Yes, time to relax, Alvin. Yeah, yeah, I know because I used to get tired. I would be driving her around, and as I said, she drives, but she doesn't mind somebody driving her. And I told her I am tired of going around and around, same neighborhoods, different houses, one day, the next day, the next day. Then they want to see 4 and 5 houses in one day and all of this. She had a couple of people to call her from the Birmingham area, but she turned that over. She referred them out and stuff. So, yeah. Yes, you're right. Definitely miss me with it. Because hi Eugene Bliss. I would have spoken out. Realtors don't make money until the deal is done. So 3 years of free. Exactly. Time time wasted, and a lot of them are time wasters. But that taught her, along with a couple of others, she said she would never waste that much time with anybody. This lady called her, she found her somehow, and she lives in Virginia. And she called her, and she had a person meet her and look at the houses, and my daughter would video and send her, let her see the video of the house along with the person there checking it out. And she did about three or four houses, went out of this city to another place nearby. And the last house, it was in another nearby area. The lady really liked, she wanted, but the deal fell through. She couldn't get that particular house. The lady herself has real estate. She lives in Virginia, and she was so gracious and so appreciative for what my daughter has done. That woman sent my daughter a handsome check. She said the Lord told her to do it, and she just had to do it. She sent her a very handsome check because she said that my daughter was so patient and kind and sweet talking when she talked to her, eager to go wherever she needed her to go and meet the person to look at the properties. And she only went to about four properties. Two of them were nearby, small towns nearby us. And that woman just showed her appreciation. She said, God, so that was a blessing, favor. God blessed her, and she didn't even sell this woman a house. And since then, the lady has called her about some other properties that she wants to secure here for rental and different things. But she hasn't, as she finds things, she will ask my daughter to go and check them out. But she's only asked her about two since then. So, yes, God will provide and God blesses. Yeah, you got to have patience to be a realtor, Crafty. And that's what I said. My patience would not be of such that I'm going to take. And one realtor told her that those people just used you. They used you. That's what they did. But a lot of them do that. Favor is for real, yes. You know what I mean, Sippy, yes. When favor is for real. So she hasn't lost. And like she said, anybody who does somebody else wrong, they will pay because God is real. And you put out bad seeds, you'll get a bad harvest. If you put out good seeds, you'll get a good harvest. So that is just true. Y'all look at the sun, how bright it's shining. It's warming up out here now. So I guess that's been our little talk for this morning. Folks use folks on YouTube but won't win moving like that. That's right. That's right. I don't care, YouTube, off tube, my tube, whatever. You don't win when you don't treat people right. I I am of this persuasion, and I get this from my mama. I'd rather give more than it's worth than to feel like I have not paid enough or I have mistreated somebody. I will overpay. I will overgive, you know, to be sure that now I'm not saying that I'm just going to let people just charge me anything, and it's just unreal. It's not reasonable. But I would rather give you more because people have undercharged, and I know they have not. Some people don't know how to charge, and they will. You got a lot of people out here that just don't understand. They will undercut themselves. People like that, I don't let that happen. I give them more because, as I said, like my mama, I would rather give you more than I take from you. I'm not going to take anything from you. And when I give you, you don't owe me anything in return. Nothing. Nothing. Because sometimes people have said, you don't have to do that. And I will say, tell me something I don't know. Because I know I don't have to, but I want to. How Nikki well is the law in the store. Must wear a mask before you get sick. You will be fine. Just use lemon ginger tea. Is Nikki sick? Joyce says she agrees with that. Joshua, I went into the Home Depot to put my man by the time I remember. Didn't have it on. Mm. Yeah, I have gotten all the way to the store's door and said, oh shoot, let me go back to the car. I don't have my I've gotten in the store and came out before I started shopping. Oh, I forgot my mask. This way of life is something that we're not used to, and we forget. I forget a lot to put my mask on, but I try to go back and I went shopping for a mattress and box spring, and my daughter went with me, and we went in that store. It was only one man in there working though, but we went in that one store because I knew where I was getting it from. We weren't in there long, and she and I both went in there without masks. We just forgot. We forgot, but we haven't had any problems. No, I will not take advantage of anyone. No, because when you know a person is undercutting themselves and you take advantage of that, that is not, that is so wrong, and I can't do it. It's just some people can do it and don't care, and but I just can't. I just can't. Can't do it. Won't do it. Nikki has all those good herbs over there. I know she's gonna make her an herbal tea or teas. Yes, I believe in treating people well. I believe in doing people right. Not just taking advantage. And some of these people, if they cut your grass, if they cut your grass and you live in a certain area, or if they come to do a service and you live in a certain area of the city, they will charge you differently than they charge somebody in a different area. It happens. It has happened. And it happens. Hi, Shantarman. How are you? Superior King, Charming Tracy Robin, welcome all in. Monique, Monique Rodarte, welcome in. Excuse me from butchering your name. Good morning, Fifi's Journey. Thank you for coming in. I was just at your house this morning, Fifi, looking at your herbs you had dried and looking at your herbs in the garden. Everything is looking good. Okay, Goody said make sure y'all have the option to receive membership. It's a really beautiful walk. Glad you like it. Monique, I'm just here at the pond right now. I've just been walking and chit-chatting. Okay, somebody was gifted membership. Congratulations on the gifted memberships of Fisher Jamie, of Fifi's Journey, Psalm 146, Superior King, and Charming Tracy. Who gifted the membership? Let me go back. I missed something. Talking so much. Let me see. Because I want to thank them. I know Annabelle has gifted lots of memberships. Always Tam Tam gifted memberships. Eugene Bliss, The Road to Happiness. How are you doing? And welcome here. I missed something. But anywho, when I go back and look at the Wellness with Frugal Mama, how are you doing? I missed you coming in, honey. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Orange County, California. Thank you for being here. Crafty, thank you for your membership of 2 months. I appreciate you. And I've been looking at a few of you and I don't see that you have memberships. Crafty, I don't know that you have a membership. I've looked, but I can't see that Nikki has any membership. Sweet Ree, I think she's about to launch her membership. But I've been looking to see who all has memberships that have the what they need to have to get a membership. But many of you, I don't see that you have memberships. Yes, God sees everything, Nikki. I'm going back in the chat, and He will deal. Yes, I love real estate, but decided not to become an agent because I didn't want to do the driving all around the world. Yes, and that's why I would drive my daughter because she got tired of it. And I was retired and in the house, and I told her I would drive. I don't mind driving. I'll drive my car. I'll take you around, and I did. Shantarman, thank you so much for coming in. Thanks to all of you for being here. Thank you, Nikki, for being an awesome moderator. You're always dropping links. When you enter the room, you're on it. I appreciate you so much. And I am going to be getting a product. I'm buying several of them, and I'm going to ask some of you that I think may be interested in doing a review on the product. And I have been asked by a couple of companies to review a product or products. I haven't done it yet. One is wanting PayPal information, so I used to have PayPal, but I haven't used it in a while. So I'm not sending that. I've told them that they can ship to my P.O. box the product that they want me to review from Amazon. I don't mind it, but I don't know about sending information like that, and I don't know who this is, if it's real. However, one or two of them I have seen on Amazon, but well, one I haven't, so I'm really, really kind of careful about that. So I don't know. We'll just see how that goes. Oh, Goodies, thank you so much, Goodies. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. And I have gotten gifts from, as I said, thank you, Goodies, for your giftings to these people. And I thank Annabelle TV and always Tam Tam. They too have gifted memberships. I appreciate you all. I don't care if you give 5 or if you give 25. I appreciate whatever you do. I appreciate, y'all know this. Y'all already know that I'm grateful. I appreciate everything. I appreciate you watching my shorts, my videos, going back and replay. I appreciate you giving a thumbs up, making comments. I appreciate you being in these lives with me. And that's why I try to give a little something back by adding your channels on my community tab and asking the mods to drop the links of people. Thank you, Praying Couple Cooking Series, and welcome in. Thank you so much for dropping links. Thank you so much for welcoming the people in, and thank you so much for speaking to everybody. Thank you all for your interaction here. I appreciate you. I appreciate my time I spend with you, the walks, the talks, chit-chatting, all of it. Thank you all so much. And thank you for speaking to everyone. And again, I say thank you, thank you, thank you to Good Eats Homestead, and congratulations to those that received the memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will be putting that on my page as well. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of you. Well, I appreciate the time that you've spent, all the time that you spend. I don't care if it's 5 minutes or 25 minutes or longer. I appreciate you coming in and talking and walking with me. It makes me feel like I'm not alone when I'm out here. So thank you so much. You can be doing other things, and I know many of you are working. Nikki is working. Everybody's busy. Frugal Mama is working in her office, and Crafty has a young baby over there, and she's having to do things, but she took the time to come in here, and I'm so thankful and gracious to each and every one of you. And Wellness with Frugal Mama, you are an inspiration to me. You inspired me to just lie in my bed and exercise. Like a lot of mornings when I'm watching you, I'm in the bed and I managed to speak to some folks, maybe not everybody, but I'm in the bed. I'm relaxing, I'm exercising my legs and arms as I watch you from the bed. Sometimes I'm up, but most of the time I am exercising from the bed. And when I get up after you're off, before I come out, then I will walk in place and exercise my legs and my flex my feet and stuff to get me moving, get me going. So I appreciate oh so much the motivation that you've given me. Thank you so much, Crafty. Thank you so, so much. Thank you all for your kindness, for your kind words, each and every one of you that is here. I appreciate you. You all are awesome. You rock. Every one of you. Your channels rock. So thank you so much. You have so much to bring to the table. We're all different and we bring different content. And that's what makes it interesting. Yes, blessings to everyone. Thank you so much, Alvin. You have always been here with me, as well as many others, and I appreciate you. Much love to you as well. Love to you all. And I am going to, okay, Miss Beautiful, I hope we chat again soon. God bless. Yes, I'm going to come to your house if I've not already been there. Looks like I remember your name. Yes, I know you're busy. Praying Couple Cooking Series, you and your husband. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate the time that you spend and running my videos and coming in, welcoming the people. I appreciate all of that. I don't take it lightly, and I don't intentionally overlook anyone that is in my chat. If I see you, I am going to address you unless the chat is moving and I'm not watching. But if I'm looking at the chat, best believe, trust and believe, I am not going to intentionally overlook anybody. I can't do that. I can't do that. I may miss your name, but I will come back and let you know when I go through the live replay. I may miss some stuff because I missed a comment. I don't know if Odom is in here right now, but I went back and I was looking and I missed a comment, and he was telling me about the fig tree plant that he is going to send me. So I got to let Odom know that I didn't see him when he said it, but I want to thank him for that. And that's just me. I'm just not. Even if you overlook me in your chat, and I could be your first or second person, you overlook me. You come in my live, I'm not doing that. The only way I do that, I don't see you. I don't see you. But some people will do that. So, but that's them. Thank you so much, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of you. And I am going to get ready and get off. I've been out here over an hour now. So, with that said, I like to end it. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. And may the Lord makes his face to shine upon each and every one of you as bright as that sun is above. You see that sun? You see how bright it is? Yes. So I will talk to you guys on the next one. Have a blessed day, everyone.